Hello, everyone. Welcome to the latest Garage Lore video. I'm Jeff. Joining me is the Immaculate Chicago Gentleman himself. And tonight we are going to be playing some Death Stranding Director's Cut. Let's bring it on down. The first ever Strand type game, but specifically the Director's Cut.
Clear. Weapons detected.
Now, you're
All
maybe a
weapons will be
couple of
locked.
hours into this already, Tim. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna lower the volume a little.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah, I'm pretty early on in this. I just got it the other day, or I got the
You had
director's cut the other
the
day. Yeah,
you had the plain vanilla version of this, right? Before
Yeah.
you eventually. How far did you get in the plain vanilla version?
um,
Do you recall?
I definitely got to a point where I could start building like highways and stuff,
All clear.
and so I did a
Okay.
little bit of that.
Sam, Port
Um,
Bridges.
I don't know. I'm gonna turn this down again because it's still kind of loud for me.
Yeah, let's see that.
Because I want to be able to hear you.
Beginning scan.
I think it's giving me tutorials. Oh, right. Because I just got the skeleton, whatever, leg skeleton stuff.
All right.
Yeah, so I've only played I don't know how much I played of the base game.
If I say
Because in
the
my
words,
mind, it's like 10 hours, but it could be less. It could be like
Right.
half that for all I know. But yeah, I got.
if I say the word zip line, does that mean anything to you?
Nah, I don't think I got that to that point.
Okay. So not too far. But now this is our opportunity to see more of the
Okay.
game within the director's cut.
Yeah, and I don't know if they present you with any of like the new stuff early on, or if it's like you get it later, or what the deal is with that. These menus were always weird.
Yeah, I mean, I eventually made sense of them. So
Yeah.
it's not like they're completely a lost cause, but I wish they were more understandable for a new user, you know?
Well, it's like you don't necessarily know what you're highlighting just right at, like, looking at this, you're not immediately like, oh, I just hit A to, no, it does that. So you have to like select or whatever. So
Of course,
the last thing I did was I built a bridge, and then I got my exoskeleton legs.
Uh-huh.
Beginning scan.
And I also got a gun. Yeah, I've got that still.
Yeah, I was watching you stream a bit of this within our personal Discord last night. That gun struck me as something I hadn't seen before.
Yeah, I'm not
So that might-
sure. Because I looked that up and I wasn't sure if it was new or not. I think it's new.
I'm a couple of years removed from my playthrough. Well, I never got all the way to the end, but me doing my deep dive into Death Stranding. I'm trying to remember, I think I was at the part where it says to go to the mountain. Like, I was doing zip lines, and I got super into making zip lines. And then, like, I just kind of burnt out. And then the game's like, hey, go to the mountains. And I'm like, no, fam. So we will, depending on, if folks want to see us see this through to the end, we'll definitely get to a point where it's uncharted territory for the both of us.
Yeah.
Of course, last night we saw the most tragic change of this game is that there are no longer Monster Energy drinks. I need that
Yeah.
product placement.
Oh, I forgot to look to see if there was a mod for that. So I can get that back in.
You want to mod the Monster Energy back in?
Of course.
Is there a mod to make them Pepsi cans and then to make Sam Pepsi Man?
You know,
I
someone
wonder
out
if
there might have done it. Who knows?
can we mod our own songs into the game? Can we can we have Radio Gaga play at
I
at scripted moments?
I feel like I looked this up at one point, but I don't remember if that's the case or not. I would hope so, because it totally
I'm gonna
seems
go
like
ahead and
it's
guess it's not as simple as putting an MP3 into a folder
yeah.
somewhere. There's got to be more to it.
I mean, it could be. That reminds me, like some of the, I want to say it was like Xbox, and I don't think maybe no PS2 didn't have any kind of hard drive capability or anything like that. So definitely on the original Xbox, you could, when you're playing games like I think the Tony Hawk games had that capability where like you could save MP3s on that hard drive, and then in the Tony Hawk games you could actually load up those MP3s in the game.
Oh,
But I don't like who would do that? Just like use the default soundtrack because it was good as is. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I'm totally
did you
going
end up
off.
watching that Skate trailer? It was
Yeah,
like, hey, this is a trailer, but also this is like pre alpha. We're still working on this.
yeah. It was like that was cool to see. I don't recall if I saw an EA logo on it or anything, which would like if that was missing, that's kind of weird. Like I wonder if that's still. I would assume that's still under Electronic Arts, but maybe it isn't. This was something I always messed around with as I'm running. Just
What?
alternate the.
Sam, are you okay?
Let me hold my straps. Oh, right, this stuff, the wind. I don't remember much about it. I just remember it being a thing.
Wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. You gotta smash that like button.
Yeah. You gotta mash the like button and just get a bunch of likes in there. Like, is there something tied to the whole like system? Like, are there rewards or anything like that, or is it like a currency or something?
Oh, it's not a currency, but I can't remember. It started raining out by me just now, and it started raining in your game also, so it messed with my head just now
Yeah.
hearing the rain and seeing the rain in your game.
I don't know why that's the same. Wait. Yeah, see, this is something where it's like it defaults to it being in the store category, but not so like I automatically decided to remove it from the store category.
I remember, what was it, 2 years ago when this game was coming out, there was a lot of mystery and intrigue around what this game was.
Yeah,
And, the word walking simulator was thrown out a lot. And it's more than that. But also I can understand some of the criticisms in that
I
regard.
wouldn't. I think it's like yeah, it's a quote unquote walking simulator, but it's like the equivalent of like like flight simulator, for example, is it's a flight simulator, but it's a lot more involved than just simply moving, like very basic movement. Like there's a lot more systems involved with it than just basic walking.
I think you're going the right way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that. That's some Google Maps Like 3D.
That's Google Earth.
Yeah, Google Earth. Speaking of flight sim, that's the kind of stuff you would see in it.
If I'm remembering this bit correctly, you're gonna see some BTs coming up.
Yeah, I think so.
And if I'm remembering, like, I was telling you this the other day, like, when you first start the game, the BTs are very intimidating. But then as you learn more, you're like, hey, it's not that bad to avoid these guys. If you know what you're looking like, especially with the thing on Sam's back, like, pointing, it, like, points which direction the nearest BT is.
Yeah. It just becomes an annoyance.
Yeah. Like, these moments with the BTs, it's supposed to be atmospheric, spooky time, but also I just want to get to where I'm going.
Yeah. Pretty much. Like, this is walking simulator, but also, like, you're annoyed by all the BTs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, hang tight, hang tight. It looks like, yeah, orange means there's one somewhat close. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you just went for it, huh?
Of course.
You're just going for it, huh? See, I was more meticulous going through the BT areas, but you're just going for it. Man, okay.
Yeah. They're trying to pull me to the underworld.
This is visually neat.
Yeah.
This is obnoxious, but also I appreciate that it's visually neat. Go,
Yeah.
Sam, go! I think, if I'm remembering correctly, if you see that indicator thing, the arm freaking out, you can stand still, and if you wait, you'll see the outline. Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
coming back to me. Yeah, I think I was on a Reddit thread or a forum or something where someone pointed that out, where it's like, yo, just stand still and you'll see them. And I was like, oh, these segments became a lot easier.
Yeah, it's really interesting to have like an enemy in a game like this, and it's sort of it's you could treat it like it's a stealth section in a way,
All right.
but also like the enemies you're trying to avoid are just generally invisible.
I'm pretty sure you can just run from here on out. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Hey, thumbs up.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Thanks, robot arm. Someone got some inky handprints all over me.
Let's go.
Delivering cargo.
So what was the deal with the BTs?
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power
Story-wise?
the center via the
Yeah.
chiral network.
Oh, I
Other
don't
places
remember.
too, of course. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I
Part of me
go on?
wonders if the BTs were something that was meant to be in Kojima's Silent
How'd you get this here?
Hills,
You fly?
but then after all that went down, it was like, well, let's bring these guys over to Death Stranding. They're spooky and cool.
Yeah.
I never understood the ranking system in this game.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember having a star that was like all sorts of colors and feeling so good about myself.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Oh yeah, one game about fixing everyone's internet.
And delivering
Death Stranding,
packages.
baby.
It's all about logistics. And for whatever reason, babysitting.
Yeah, it's being an Amazon Prime delivery guy, but also Xfinity tech support to fix people's internet. It's a Strand type game, you know.
Well, you're basically just running you're just doing multiple jobs.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it.
Is it?
However, as you increase your connection level,
I mean, yeah, I guess, technically.
Watching you play this kind of makes me want to go back to my file and just finish it.
It had an option at the front, like at the main menu to...
Carry over save.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know what that does.
Well, I would think that you carry over your progress, but also you have access to the director's cut content then.
Time we
Yeah.
get apart. Thanks again.
But like, I wonder if there's anything
Heard the
that's
rest of your team was wiped out.
like story related that's
But you're doing all
in the
the work
director's
credible.
cut that you would end up missing
One-man
otherwise.
expedition.
Oh,
I hope I'm
let me.
as well as
I'll
you.
look it up,
Wonder
and
if
if
she
it's
made it to
spoilery,
Death City yet.
we'll
It was
see.
her that put us in charge of the wind farm.
I'll refrain
I was with the
from
group bringing up the rear
revealing
along
too
with
much,
the
but I'm
plane.
curious now.
I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to
And
travel. with her
honestly,
all the same.
spoilers don't really mean
When you
much
see
to
her,
me for this
feel free to
game
tell her
at
I
this
said
point.
so, huh?
'Cause it's like,
I was never emotionally attached to the story of this game. Like, I enjoyed playing it, but I never had a salient moment of like, oh, it makes so much sense, Kojima-san.
We observe reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriants to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriants are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Save transfer system carries over progression of story, completed orders, and most structures that you've built, but there are some things that won't carry over. Okay.
yeah, I figured
return
that.
to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing.
I like this guy's
It's
look.
not very often porters get out to that
The
wind
Black
farm.
Mask.
While you're there,
Well,
you should
the
pick
outfit
up
reminds me of
outstanding
like
orders. No sense
I don't
coming all
know.
the way back here empty-handed if there's work to
some
be
kind
done.
of like
Have a look at that delivery terminal.
riverboat casino guy from the 1800s.
New order available.
Oh, dude, we're just playing the sexy brutale all over again. Everyone's got a mask.
Yeah. Well, other than well, maybe.
Congrats, Sam.
I was gonna say
You're
maybe
cleared to take
Dead
on
Man.
open orders. While they're not if you're already
Who's
heading
talking?
a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone.
This
Is
guy's
this that
name.
character?
Or two.
Huh.
This guy's name is Jake Wind. At the wind farm.
Kojima-san, please.
That's a request for material transport. By helping a facility replenish
I'm
its
changing my
stores,
name to
you'll
Jeff
gain access
Podcast.
to a greater share of
That
materials
makes
on
sense.
site. Give, and you shall receive.
And you should be Tim Podcast.
Man, this
Or
is just like this is a game dev story all over. With some of those names.
Oh, what is in the bottom left? It looks like BB is in the orange with BB's meter. Does that mean BB's not happy?
What's it supposed to be normally? I thought it was always orange.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Because it looks like that meter is like at half, or at least
Great
closing
one.
in at half.
That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PC.
Oh,
Generators
thanks.
recharge the battery. That includes
I don't have any
machines,
vehicles.
bikes, and
Oh, you have the
other
motorcycle
vehicles.
back at the,
Yeah, at the other place, but not
yeah.
near.
All right, now it's coming back to me. The planning of like, well, I'm headed this way anyway. I might as well do
Yeah.
this delivery. It's all coming back to me.
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
The delivery time limit, was that ever... Did that ever play a factor? Because I feel like, at least from the limited time I've played this, it doesn't seem like it. At least based on, like, if you're running one mission at a time or something.
I don't remember anything bad happening for failing to do it within the time. I don't. You might fail the delivery, but I still think you can
Right,
do the
but, like,
delivery.
It seems like they're probably designed in such a way that it's like you should be fine getting it.
Yeah, I don't recall any particular. There might have been one or two that was like a close call in terms of delivery time that I remember, but then most of them are not like egregiously,
Yeah.
difficult.
Bridge. A ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, I liked all the online stuff in this game. All the various
It's
things like
a
this.
neat idea,
Yeah.
but I think it just scratches the surface of like, I don't know. The foundation is there for something neat. I just want more of it.
Yeah, I don't know if it was ever officially confirmed or what, but there was like a rumor about Kojima working with Microsoft on an upcoming game that was gonna use like a lot of the cloud technology stuff that kind of similar to like how Microsoft Flight Simulator uses that. So who knows what they can end up doing with that kind of stuff.
Like, I like the concept of, you build a bridge, and then, like, everyone as a community is contributing to keeping the resources of that bridge active. It's neat, but also, like, I question how much of that was actually happening, or how much of that was just, behind-the-scenes illusion of, the community keeping this bridge active, or this road, contributing resources to this road.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see like what would happen to this game if this was like, say, servers or whatever were shut down, so it's just purely offline.
Right. Do all my bridges get, like... What happens to my bridges and roads?
Yeah, are you limited to just whatever you put up, or
Yeah.
does your stuff just eventually degrade? I'm heading that
I
way.
remember that there was like you're told at some point that you have to keep adding resources to these things you build, otherwise they'll degrade. And there's a sense of satisfaction to see like, oh, this community of people playing Death Stranding, we're all contributing to keeping this road active, or this bridge active. And then, like, as I played more of the game, I was like, is that actually happening? Or how much of that is the game just doing it and saying that it's a community
Yeah.
of people?
Like it's almost like you're in a Minecraft server, but you're on your own instance or whatever.
Right. Yes, that's a good analogy. Like, and then stuff happens in that world, and you're like, hey, people made this happen, and you're like, oh, neat. But
Yeah.
also, did that happen?
Yeah. Thanks for the ladder. It sort of helps.
Yeah, that's what added to my like, me being suspicious of certain placements of things that I know for sure that some of these are just scripted to be there when you showed up. There's like in the beginning area, there's a ladder that's always going to be there for people.
Yeah.
There's like a rope that's always going to be in a particular spot for people, regardless of, you know, whether you're playing online or whatever. And you can tell because like the name is like very plain vanilla on that item.
Yeah.
It's like
And it would be weird to just pull in random player names and just throw it in there.
yeah, like Benjamin Hancock. That's a very like innocuous, normal name, so that leads
Yeah.
me to believe that's a scripted thing that's going to be there for everyone.
I mean, I came across Barack Obama last night, so like
Oh,
that's
okay.
clearly a a scripted thing.
President Obama. Chicago resident himself, President Obama from The Last Dance.
And then didn't they do the same thing for, I think it was Bill Clinton as well?
Yeah, they
like
did something weird.
It was like something. It was like
very,
former Arkansas resident or something weird like that. Like
very tongue-in-cheek.
yeah.
See, these moments are like, I like these moments where you're just appreciating the scenery based on Iceland, and the music hits, and you're like, oh,
Jeff, this
I
is
get it,
nice. This is
Kojima-san.
America. It's clearly America.
no, but
yeah, no.
no, but like Kojima went to Iceland to get like reference images and stuff for the game. Yeah, these are good payoff moments where you take in the scenery, the music hits, and you're like, yeah, Kojima-san, a Strand type game. I get it. I get it. And then it's like, all right, walk through these BTs, and you're like, oh, Kojima-san.
I don't wanna. Like I like some aspects of the fiction from what I've seen so far. It's kind of interesting.
How about taking a break in a private room?
No.
Was
I'm
that
not
guy's
even in a
name Benjamin Harrison? Former U.S. president himself? We've
don't know.
already seen Barack Obama's name in here.
I wonder if that Barack Obama is still there. No.
Oh yeah, the chiral crystals. If those are the yellow hands springing up from the ground, those become very important later, and I can't remember why.
Well, it's used for like some of the building stuff.
You know what? I think that's what I was trying to find as much of. I think I was trying to build a structure of some kind, and I was running low on them.
Yeah.
See, here's Benjamin Hancock again.
The real question is Barack Obama still around?
Oh yeah, his thing was
It was
like
like
somewhere
right around
here,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Might have been on the opposite side of the building. Let's see.
I thought it was right around here because I remember it being along the path.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
I don't think it's on. You know, I wonder if they load this up every time it loads a new data every time you start it up.
Mayhaps.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Oh, look at that target time, 45
Yeah, I was gonna
minutes.
say.
You're gonna get this.
Until departure. Cargo verified.
That's
It's coming back to me that there was maybe one or two that were tough, but then like for the most part, I remember the times being like fair. Yeah. Like I think you would hit trouble if you were trying to do like 4 deliveries at once and trying to make various stops.
like if you're trying to push it for that kind of stuff, sure, but just a one-way thing. It's probably easy to do. Especially if you're going in territory where you're not familiar with.
You brought this from the wind farm?
I got it from Jake Wind.
What a chore that must have been. Thank you.
Mr. Wind himself.
They named it after him.
Wow. Don't do things by halves, do you? Hard to believe one man could bring in a hole this
You
big.
think it's a wind farm, but it's actually just
Are a legend.
it's the Wind's farm. Like, you know how they name a farm after the owner.
Oh my gosh. Actually, is that right? Now that I'm thinking
Maybe.
about it.
I mean, there's a lot of wind there, but also his name's Jake Wind, so it could be both.
Is it raining out by you also, Tim?
I don't know. Sounded like it was going to. Benjamin Hancock, who's that?
We've seen his name through various things that were placed in the world.
Oh, right. Because having an increased connection increases like your limits or whatever for this stuff.
This game has like
I don't know anyone who's done more to bring
a
people
lot of positive reinforcement,
on their feet.
Yeah.
which is
Hard to believe you're just one
a
guy.
good thing,
Can't help
but
wondering
also as you
what
play more of it,
isn't actually
it
a
starts
small
meaning
army.
less and less.
It sure
Because
seems
it's like,
like
hey, you
whenever
did this
someone's in
delivery.
trouble,
Look at your star get this new
enough
color
people
and
think they
grow,
just might
and
make it all
you know,
the
oh,
way
look at all
across.
these thumbs up around the world, and
Yeah.
you know, when you're first playing, you're like, oh, dude, it's such a positive game, so much positive reinforcement.
Please access delivery.
And then you get to a point where like, yeah, I'm looking at the star, and you know, I see all the thumbs up, I get it.
Just remember that don't get carried away.
Okay.
You should rest to see if
Yeah.
BB's meter refills or something.
Crystals.
Thank you for your continued support.
I'm doing my part.
Oh, you can upgrade the cities, right? Was that a thing?
What do you mean?
I can't remember if there was a way to upgrade the cities.
Where'd you do that?
Was it for the sake of storage or something? I can't. Now I'm trying to. This is all coming back to me little by little, but it's like I'm unsure of what I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah. Because you can definitely upgrade different structures. So maybe you can also upgrade the cities?
You know, now that you're in this private room, I think we should get the proper Death Stranding experience and have a cold, refreshing Monster energy drink. You know, we can give the people what they want to see. Oh, did BB's meter fill up? Is he good now?
Yeah.
Sam,
Oh no! What is that?
you might be missing
What are
out
those
on
cans?
tips or even
That is
special
not the
rewards.
beloved Monster Energy
Please
product
make sure
placement
to
I've
read
come
the
to know and
priority
love.
labels, the ones with yellow subject lines.
What is it called? Bridges?
Bridges energy. It's quick for them to lose the license for it. But, you know, maybe it was just for that specific title. And somehow didn't include this director's cut version. We don't need to watch him drink all of those cans.
Can you check on BB? I mean, like within the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, just check on BB, because there's some cool Easter eggs that happen if you check on him every now and then. Just go ahead and... Is there a way to interact? Soothe him.
Oh.
You okay?
There,
All
little
right, he's
buddy.
good. He's good for now. He's good for now.
There,
BB
little
looks
buddy.
happy.
There, little buddy. I heard that so much in Sonic Adventure 2.
I was trying to think about, like, why does that sound so familiar?
Was it just like the petting animation or whatever?
Yeah,
Something like that?
the Chow Garden.
Yeah. And somehow that raised its happiness or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Try to sleep.
No, I think if you were gonna get the BB Easter egg, it's like a RNG every time you go into a private room, so there's no point in like
Okay.
continuing to bother him. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get in trouble with Twitch for showing this? Oh, hey,
course.
hey. Don't look. Don't look. I have a sudden urge to watch Ride with Norman Reedus on AMC.
What would that be about?
Did he wink at me?
Yeah. I thought I pressed something that did that, but nope.
Oh, hey, hey, Twitch, please. It's not us. It's Norman Reedus. It's Kojima-san's fault, not us.
It's Kojima's fault. I just somehow keep getting bloody. I don't know from what. I gotta fill up my Oh, I don't think I got any of those yet. The grenades or whatever.
Oh, yeah, these are the Gamer Girl bathwater grenades. But then you get the
Oh, maybe I did.
number.
I just didn't pull them out of the storage or whatever. I don't think there's anything that's like necessary or whatever. Oh, this is just all collectible stuff. We don't need to look at this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just skim through it just to get any bonuses that'll pop up.
I don't think you got bonuses from it, but I guess it doesn't hurt to try.
It's like a few likes, so it's nothing. So just being here, I don't have to do any, like there's no sleeping or anything like, from what I remember, right? So you're just move.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Uh-huh.
What the world looked like hundreds of millions of years ago. It was just one big continent. And do you know what this is?
Uh-huh.
The moon. I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise.
What if the next Death Stranding takes place in space?
On the moon.
The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
Well, oh. But that's not part of the world of Earth. It's not attached. What is it? Oh.
Was there a firing range in the plain vanilla version of Death Stranding?
I think so.
Okay, maybe I'm just not remembering
But
it
it's a
then.
firing range, so. It's what you would expect. Are these all just like just generic missions?
Yeah, optional mission. Like, do you have one that's marked as like this is a main story mission, or do you only have optional missions right now?
Yeah, I don't know what are my actual current
Yeah,
objectives.
you did the wind farm thing, so it should prompt like the next big thing.
Oh, I have to go back to here. Okay, so let's.
Yeah, you might as well make a delivery if there's
Yeah.
make one that's going that way.
I don't think any of these were going that way, but that one is.
You could take the trike, but since you don't have roads yet, you might just end
Yeah.
up losing the trike.
What's this? I totally just skipped. Whatever. I kind of skipped past a lot of it.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing about this game is like you don't really fall in love with it until you get to like building roads and having access to vehicles, and that's like a few hours into the game.
Yeah.
Like if you're someone who's like checking out this game as a curiosity, you might play 1 hour of it and you're like, what? No.
Hey, Sam.
And that's unfortunate because like I think the appeal happens when you start actually building roads and zip lines and have access to vehicles and you put, you know, your deliveries in the vehicle and all that.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
the
definitely.
first couple
I
of
just
up-
noticed there's
yeah.
definitely a lot more bridges than there were like before, or at least last night. But yeah, like a lot of the interesting stuff of this game is like all the, you know, quote unquote, like community building stuff, but also the stuff that you actually are building as well.
Hey, there it is.
We're on flat
Oh,
terrain.
your
there's
shoes.
No reason.
Shoes are almost at halfway.
What was the deal with these?
You could also pee on them, I think.
Yeah, but
I think it
don't
did a
remember how.
thing. Oh, there it is. There, it was on that radial menu. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There it is.
All right, Sam, have at it.
Gotta aim.
Yep. I don't know what this did. I don't know what purpose this served.
It just grew the mushrooms, but I forgot if the mushrooms were something you could just in some way collect.
Yeah, if you saw a big enough mushroom, there's like a thing you picked up from it, but I can't remember if it was useful.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you get likes out of it, but again, I don't know what the likes are for.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
There we go.
This road wasn't here last time I came this way.
Nice.
You think other devs would be into trying to make other Strand type games, or do you think it's only Kojima?
Like some of this, like world, like shared world stuff, I'd imagine plenty of other developers would want to use it, use that kind of stuff, do something with it. Like, there is a tiny bit of this stuff in the Dark Souls games.
Oh, in
It's
terms
like-
of like, I vaguely recall when I was playing Dark Souls Remastered with you, there's like messages from other people, other
Yeah.
players saying like, "Hey, there's a thing here."
Yeah, there's that. There's like, they'll show phantoms of other players, like when they die, or like, you know, actual people. You can actually have someone enter your game as either just like an enemy or a friendly.
For your weapons, do you have the rope?
Yeah. I don't know what you're throwing with that. You were nowhere near me.
If you have to fight these guys, I recall the rope being like the big thing to use because you just counter whatever they're doing.
Yeah, but I also have the gun. And I can also just run away because they're apparently.
Can't remember if they leave you alone after you just leave their area.
I think so.
Oh yeah, and these guys had like a weird story where it was like the mules are just obsessed with stealing packages for some reason.
Yeah. They're the porch thieves.
Oh, the porch pirates, dude!
Yeah, see, they already stopped.
Hmm.
Oh boy. I'm done.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Are there ghosts around here?
If I'm remembering correctly, further down this way, yes, but depending on where you're going, you might not see it.
Yeah.
There we go.
From what I remember reading, those crystals do like lower. Oh, is this a charging station?
Hey, look at that.
Hey.
I remember that being a good feeling where it was like you're low on something and then you find just what you need. And that was always a great feeling playing this game.
Oh, is that just like a consumable battery essentially? There's a lot of these.
Oh, I think you are going to come up on an area full of BTs since you're seeing a lot of these.
Oh, are they associated with them or something?
I feel like you would normally see them when there's this bogus rain, the
Right.
icky rain. And then if you see the icky rain, that's how you know you're coming up on BT soon.
That's a big one.
There we go.
Are you going back all the way to the starting area? Is that your...
Yeah, that's my objective right now.
Okay.
I forgot, was the private locker shared amongst all the different locations or something?
I don't think so. I don't think it was like Resident Evil logic where all the private lockers have access to the same items. If I'm remembering correctly, to your left is where the BTs are going to be, but you can just keep going the way you're going to get back to...
What, like in this
the
little
starting-
island area?
I believe so. But if you just keep to this path, I think you'd be alright.
This one's for you. Thanks for
I wanted to
the help.
give the light, it's not shout.
I'm Sam!
There we go.
I hear you.
I remember when this game first came out, like, the idea of calling out and someone replies to you, people were like, is that actually another player replying to you, bro? And it was like, maybe, but also maybe it's just an RNG thing, whether or not you get a reply back.
It could very well be just like, hey, there's another player that happens to be in this area, not necessarily like they're actively doing it.
Uh-huh. Or maybe someone happened to hit that button within that area within the last X amount of minutes,
Yeah.
and that's why you got a response.
Nice.
Nice. I'm gonna like all of these anytime I come across them.
Today's a good
They're useful.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. Oh, postage box.
goddamn cottonmouth.
Oh, that's right. The canteen is to increase stamina. I was like, what was the purpose of drinking the energy drinks? That's right, the stamina.
I didn't notice any difference.
I remember during the initial release of this game, I got curious about like, what does the speedruns of this game look like? And I think the one I saw was, I think this bug might have been patched at this point, but like, someone found a way to have Sam floating in midair, and this person was just gliding across the map. I would hope they fixed it at this point. Oh no, BB, it's just water.
Oh, so that's one of my previous paths. I didn't realize it shows my previous paths like that.
Yeah, and if I'm
Like from
remembering
that long
correctly,
ago.
yeah, you might, if you keep walking down that path, I guess the idea is that you might have a dirt path show up at some point if you keep using it.
Safe travels. Keep on keeping on. Keep on beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Keep on keeping on, Tim.
Okay.
Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
They're clapping. They're cheering for me.
Keeping contaminating suit. All
Keep on keeping on.
welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, first deliver your cargo, then you can take on new requests.
I've been doing that.
Thanks for the delivery. Quite a haul you brought.
It's the same route. I don't know why you're saying new delivery route.
Weird. Egyptian mummies? Oh, it's an
Uh-huh.
interview data.
Oh,
I thought this was about to turn into the Scorpion King or something.
of course. Oh, right. This is for this particular area. Leased bridges.
Hey, I got something for you.
This guy just looks like generic video game NPC.
Oh, dude, now the game starts.
That's right.
All right, until next time.
Here's your company swag.
Good work. New order available.
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT.
Word from Mama.
Prototypes
Whoa,
of her design
Mama.
form a part of your next shipment. A delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human sperm and egg samples.
What?
These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for as long as required. After the shipment's been processed, connect the Cupid. Now, once that's done,
Cupid,
the entire
that's
region
right.
will be integrated into the chiral network. Afterwards, you'll be pushing
Everything's
on to
got a
Lake Knot
dumb
City.
name.
So we've included relief supplies for the people there as well.
Like, is there ever
Of course,
pay
to
off
get
to
there, you'll
knowing
need to
why this
cross
guy's
over the
name is
lake
Die
in
Hard
between.
Man?
Details on that will be in a second order. You'll
I don't
need to
recall
ascend
and
then.
there being
At
a,
least
a
not all of
salient
them.
payoff to these names or naming
Make sure you got
conventions.
everything you need.
Kojima just like Die Hard. He's like, this guy's gonna be named after Die Hard.
Oh, nice. You're doing the thing I used to do is always carry a spare pair of boots.
Yeah. I guess I could repair that. Is this stuff that I can I repair this while I'm here, or do I have to
I don't recall.
use a repair spray thing?
A spray? I don't recall a spray being a thing.
But there's a thing to repair items.
Oh, you know what? I think I do remember, like, a type of spray. But I thought that was for packages and not, like, equipable things.
I think it's both.
Okay.
Oh, container. Yeah, maybe not. So does
I
that
can't
mean I
remember
just
if-
keep wearing my boots until they're dead?
I think you can recycle them and then just
Yeah.
equip the fresh boots and buy a new pair of spare boots. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's make one. Oh yeah, it's so little. I guess I could put them on. And then the other ones. Which ones are they? Oh. Sure, we'll put on my back because I'm gonna recycle those now. Can't imagine you getting a lot of materials from this. No, it's about half of what I spent to make them, so. This new? Yeah, this is new. I haven't been here yet.
Oh yeah, this is a long delivery. I think if you do this delivery, it'll send you to the next area of the game.
Yeah. But I'd want to just cross right here and then immediately go this way.
I think along this path, before you get to your location, there is a BT area.
Yeah. Would you say this whole area?
If I'm remembering correctly, yes.
Well, let's go.
That's a
Blood bag.
transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
Oh, nice.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been
Throwing my
tested
blood
in the
at 'em.
field. Who knows? You might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But, even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much, and you'll give yourself anemia.
What's that sound? Oh, it's you moving that thing.
Oh, I already have some. Whatever.
I think a good stopping point for this stream is for you to make this delivery.
Believe that practice, better to learn. Hard work pays off.
Put it all on. Oh, jeez.
Oh, dude. You might have to get rid of some stuff here. I don't know about this, fam.
All right.
More.
Oh, because each one stores. I see.
Do you need the grenades though, or did she just did that was that just the game tutorializing you about what the grenades are?
I think it was tutorializing. a little bit.
Yeah, bring maybe a couple,
Yeah.
but you don't need to have a 6
I
stack
have.
on you.
Yeah, I don't need. Oh, is this one of the things I'm delivering? These. Yeah, having it. Does that mean it's empty or no? Oh no, that's something else. Yeah, I don't need this many. Like, I don't need container spray. I doubt that's gonna be an issue. Oh, I just moved the thing. I don't need this. I don't need the PCC. What is this? Is this the thing? It says aid. I'm assuming this is the delivery thing.
Yes. I think anything that has the squiggly blue line is like essential for the delivery. Like,
Oh,
that's the game's way of saying, hey, don't leave this behind.
Yeah, why do I have 3 ladders? I don't need 3 ladders. Do want to have a carrying anchor because that's going to be useful. What don't I need?
No, you need the support skeleton. The blood bag. What do the blood bags do again?
I don't need this.
Oh, you
many.
know what? Is that to heal the blood bags? Is that? Am I
think so.
remembering that correct? Going the way you're going, you may not need a ladder, or maybe just bring one ladder. You probably don't need the PCC, right? Because the PCC is for building a structure.
Oh, I
I
didn't
don't think
realize
you
I
would
still
build
had
one.
that. Yeah, I didn't realize I had that. That was one of the things I didn't need. What was that? Oh, that was there. Yeah, that freed up everything that I wanted to.
Okay.
Let's optimize. That's basically what I wanted.
There are some times where you choose to optimize and it's completely wrong, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's absolutely right.
Thank you for your contribution.
I feel like this thing's just gonna fly off.
The one at the top?
Yeah.
Video games. Let's not question the logic.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Well,
Yep.
I already know where I'm going, so.
Keeping on.
Keep on keeping on, Jeff.
Are they waving goodbye? I don't remember that. Oh man, I wish this game had like GTA logic where you can take one of these vehicles just straight up.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, the cargo you brought back from that decommissioned factory contained records of the facility's city's use. And while it was indeed officially abandoned,
This would be like a depot,
they
right?
seem to
These.
indicate that it was later repurposed. To
Um,
what end and by who, we don't yet know.
Yeah.
It may or may not be connected to the mules.
For vehicles.
The investigation continues.
um,
Head back to the capital.
I never really took time to explore what was the idea with the cities? Everyone's living underground. Is that the idea?
Think so. I don't recall that bridge being there, but maybe I missed it.
Sam, having dooms gives you advantages most folks don't have. But as capable as you
Dooms.
are, you're also a member of Bridges now. An organization filled with experts in a whole variety of fields, all of whom are ready and willing to help. The team is here for you, Sam. All you have to do is ask. Got it? Good.
We
I
got an
wonder
easy
if,
plan.
when we upload the video later, I wonder, the archive, I wonder if YouTube's gonna be like, hey fam, what is this music? We'll see.
It's Death Stranding. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I liked a lot of the building aspect of this game. Just like building
It's
out routes
satisfying.
and stuff. Yeah.
It's very satisfying to like complete a highway and then to use the highway
Yeah.
and to be like, yeah man, I built that and now I can drive all the way this away.
Yeah. Reminds me of like, you know, when you're playing Minecraft, you're setting up your home base or whatever, and then you build an entire minecart track all the way to like some side area or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Are you going the right way?
I was gonna say,
I, yeah, you were going toward the incinerator,
Right.
right? Yeah, wrong way, wrong way.
I'm creating a new route.
That's right.
Not what I intended. Suppose I could, nah. Pick that up and drop it off along the way. Let's not do that.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
What do you say?
Goddamn cottonmouth.
That damn Cotton Eye Joe.
What's the deal with all this?
What's the deal with all these mules?
I don't know, Jerry. Right. I was trying to remember the way I wanted to go. I guess it's just going straight along this until I hit
Yeah, you'll have to go through the mule
the
area
new town,
again.
that previous town to hit that bridge.
Oh man, maybe we should have brought the trike this way, but then left it when we were. Yeah, whatever. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. You didn't have any business at this city, right? You don't have any deliveries needed there?
Everything's just
Alright.
yeah, it's just dropping it off here.
Alright.
You
I
ever
just
run
realized. What's that?
If you ever run into an issue with a container breaking or whatever,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially
typefall or whatever.
I think it was more so terrain. I had oopsies with like falling. I tried to be a little too bold with some of the climbing moments in the game, and that's when I had packages break.
Yeah.
I think there was one time I tried to take a trike up a mountain or something weird like that, and that cost me. Oh, that's right. There's the mule things that'll scan you, but then you can counter it by if you time your thing just right.
What thing?
Am I remembering that correctly?
What, the
When the
scanner?
mules When the mule scanner happens, you have a brief window of using your own scanner or something, and then, like, you don't get scanned.
Huh.
I might not be remembering the mechanics of that correctly, but there is a way to, like, if the mule scanner gets you, you have a very brief couple of seconds to, like, not have it read your location.
Just use the signal jammer. That looks like one of the mushrooms I peed on. I don't remember if you come back to this area all that much later in the game.
I remember having to come back to this area for a thing. For some deliveries, probably.
So I'm wondering
I
if
think
like
there
if it would be worthwhile to like collecting a bunch of resources and stuff and you know just depositing in all the places, like if that would be a waste of time since you're probably not gonna spend too much time here.
I would say if you're going to spend resources on something, prioritize the next area you're going to be at after you make this delivery.
Were those bridges always lit up?
I don't remember. I think it might just be because you're in a dark area right now, or the environment changed to be a little dark.
Yeah, maybe. That was the one I peed on. Where do I charge?
At one of there should be a charging station right by the trike. Right? No?
The trike's not charged.
Beginning scan.
Oh boy.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Is there I would think there's one by the city.
Will be locked until departure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Welcome, Sam.
Oh boy.
Bridges.
Well,
Oh well.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
someone's gotta have one sitting
You'll
somewhere.
bump into one sooner or later.
Yeah.
You there. Bridges wants you.
What?
Huh?
Who are you talking to?
Damn, Bridges' slow descent into madness.
Over and over again.
The slow descent into madness.
Hey, you. What is this? Rest. Oh, was this? I was just able to sit in general.
Let's just sit here for a second.
This is the proper Death Stranding experience right here.
Let me massage my shoulders a little.
Can't remember if doing this makes BB happy.
Thought so. But like, it definitely is useful for recharging your stamina and all that.
Were you running low on stamina?
Yeah, it was getting there. But I also need battery.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going. Now, which way do I care about going? Okay, definitely not right.
Yeah, because you'd be going to the wind farm that way.
Was it just up this hill, basically?
I believe so. Because you're going to the next city
Yeah.
where it's going to tell you to go on a boat or something weird, right?
Yeah. You're thinking this is the area for BTs?
Further up. Once you clear that, once you get over the hump. What lies over yonder hill?
What? Mailbox, what are you talking about? This is stuff that I can... I don't know what any of this is.
I never read through that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, do these show up are these like missions that show up or something? Is that the deal? Whatever they're talking about.
No idea. I don't know if this is...
this might actually be like, hey, this, yeah, he's saying he lost cargo, so maybe I could, you know, I could theoretically just find that stuff flying around or whatever, and then deliver it.
That could be new content, or it could be just new to me because I never bothered to read through the emails.
I think it always had that. Because you do find, like, packages along the way, like right there, for example, that you could then just deliver.
Spooky time.
Looking at the ground.
Spooky boy hours.
Yeah, I feel you.
I feel ya. It's spooky, BB.
Yeah, I guess I should be fine. Just keep going this way.
Uh-huh. What was the name of the arm thing again?
I don't remember. Wally?
Wally.
Rob?
Rob the robot, there it is.
BB-8.
We've got company.
Not related to BB.
Was it possible to kill the BTs with the pee-pee and poo-poo grenades?
Maybe?
Or no, it has to be the blood grenades, right? The hematic. I think the pee-pee and the poo-poo grenades will stun them or something, but the actual blood grenades is what damages them. I don't know. If you find yourself in a jam, maybe throw a blood grenade and see what happens.
Feels like I tried on one of these.
I mean, you don't. I don't want you to get into trouble just for the sake of my QA mind wanting to know. But if you find yourself in trouble, just have a blood grenade ready.
What's it called? Mother Mary. Mother Mary comes to me. Whatever the words. Speaking words of wisdom. Whatever. But
Would it
however
be?
this, yeah. However the song goes. Leave me
Be
alone.
scared.
I remember this big arch. Excuse me, sir.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let me pass. I don't need the climbing anchor.
Sacrifices were made. So long, climbing anchor. I wonder how long it stays there. Oh, I guess before it degrades, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just sit there. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone, I pay my taxes.
if this is the best way to go.
Are you still on track? Are you still going toward the city? Or did you get
Yeah.
turned around a bit? Okay, good, good, good.
Yeah, I'm going. Okay, let's try this out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What? Where?
Uh-huh. Left trigger to ready grenade. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why am I not?
It might be because you're on a weird, like...
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Got him.
Is he dead?
Sound. We're seeing major fluctuations in the local chiral density. Wait, you just took out a BT, didn't you?
We're heroes.
Fine work, Sam. Fine work.
I had to use my own blood for it.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
What's this?
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via
Memory
the nearest
chips?
terminal. There's no
Memory-
telling
I don't
what kind
remember
of
what that
rare
is.
and valuable data they might
Yeah.
contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Thumbs up. I only lost one thing. It's all good.
Yeah, the anchor, right? And it's not even a delivery. It was just one of your equipment.
Watch, I come across a stirp cliff or something. Well,
Actually, now that I think of it, you might. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Uh-oh. YouTube, please forgive us. It's not our fault this song is playing. It's Kojima's
We even
song.
have the credits. It's right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We... Oh, this is a good shot for a thumbnail image.
No, I didn't want the music to stop.
Oh. Well, maybe we did for the sake of not angering Papa YouTube.
Well, there you go.
Now
No
we're
rest.
talking.
4 seconds. Got who the character is that we meet here. Or what his name is.
You might be coming up on a boss fight,
Yeah.
if I'm remembering this bit correctly.
Here's your thumbnail.
No, I wanted the city in the shot, or the harbor, the pier. That's all right. I got what I needed.
Being charged so slowly. Too far from cargo. I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't remember if the boss was immediately right away or if it was like after doing.
We'll see.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
The stream is getting long, but if we have to fight this boss, so be it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that
You,
or
the
not, but
porter, the one
if it's
that
like
always
immediately
said
right
you
away,
would work
yeah,
the
it's fine.
team. You and your 2 feet to fill all them boots. Cargo's in perfect condition. I won't lie, that's some feat.
But the containers. That was from, yeah, that was from the starting place. Expert handler. I like how silly this game gets with how much stuff you can load on him. Or like you could just keep
I mean,
stacking more and more on top.
when this game first came out, some of the most fun clips were people like dropping all their stuff. in
They're just towering a
ridiculous
bunch of
ways.
boxes on top, and it's
That
just,
cool?
and then he's just like wobbling around.
Been waiting forever today for this.
Tim, I want you to know I finished the thumbnail for this video, and I'm pretty proud of it. I'll show you after.
I didn't know you did it midstream.
You were seeing a lot of nice set pieces. I'm like, okay, let me get a screenshot real quick, and let's let's see what I can make.
Oh, we're is that Mississippi or I don't know if that's Arkansas. Maybe Alabama. I'm not.
I don't know if some of these distances are correct, but we'll let it slide.
You know, 5 kilometers from like Tennessee all the way down there.
Wait. Where'd you get that? That little guy.
That delay. That little guy.
Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, I can't really say. But the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Oh,
Igor, from Corpse Disposal.
My little brother.
oh, right.
So, what? He just gave one of these to you. Why?
I was gonna say this guy looks
I was there
similar
with
to
him
the other
at
guy.
the end.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Like 2 dudes died at the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah.
There's BTs everywhere.
And then the corpse exploded because reasons.
So he told me to take it and run.
But somehow, if you put it in an incinerator, it's fine.
So what's your story? You lived through a catastrophe like that only to keep on doing the same work?
Not keep on doing the same work. Keep on keeping on.
Time
Yeah.
coming, I see.
You know nothing of my work.
You take good care of that little guy. He belongs with the expedition.
You mean you were given a second chance and you chose to do the exact same job you're currently doing? Yup.
Think of anyone who could use it more.
Thanks. What do you give me? I don't know what he did.
Sam,
Oh, hey.
you've done it. Port
Who is this?
is back on the grid.
I don't remember her name. She just shows up and I'm just like, I don't know.
Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time
Is it Bridget?
and enough chiral printers,
No, because Bridget was her mom, right?
and one
Oh.
day, the waters
Am I
will be ours again.
misremembering who's who here?
All because you led the way.
I don't know.
Though what follows in your wake isn't always.
They could easily fix it by
Any
showing the
city that joins
name of the
PCA
person
becomes a
in
bigger
the
target
subtitles.
for the terrorists. But we have to accept the dangers and press on, no matter what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step and connect them to the chiral network. I know you can reach them. Make
Yeah, I got
us
to a point in the story where I was like, I'll deliver the packages. I won't question anything. Just let me deliver stuff.
PCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yeah. We got a boat?
No.
It's the end goal to get to
Terrorists took
the
out
West
everything,
Coast.
bridges that flew.
Yes.
Only boat in town belongs
Is
to
it?
a private courier.
Yes.
Private courier?
If I'm remembering correctly, like you're going from one end of the country to the other.
One. I already spoke with their rep. I'm having them load the boat with some
Do it go down
supplies you
Route
brought.
66?
I'll bet the folks in the lake
That
know
is built
How
by
does it go
the
even-
players.
someone coming to port.
Odd numbered highways go north-south, and then even numbers go east-west.
Right outside the
I think so.
district center. Don't worry. Fort Knott never gets
Something like that.
Feel free to rest up in your room before you head out.
Alright, I think as soon as you step out of here, it's going to be a boss fight. So maybe once you get into this room, it's up to you if you want to call it there or take on the boss. I think the boss is going to be a time commitment, though.
Yeah. From what I remember, it was like a little bit of a commitment. Time passed while you were asleep. Why did I have a lot more health? Oh, was that... Did I have like blood bags or something? Is that what that was?
I think so. I think there was some sort of meter that indicated...
Yeah, it was like a separate meter next to it.
Yeah. Alright, shall we call it there?
Yeah.
Can you kick back a cold one while I send off this video?
Okay. Let's not change that right now. Let's do...
Cheers to you, Sam. Everyone, if you enjoyed watching this video, please be sure to hit like. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, please be sure to hit like and subscribe. Check the description box below for the links to all our socials. And join us on Twitch one of these days where we do stream games like this. And we'll catch you guys in the next Garage Lore video. Perhaps we'll play more Death Stranding if you guys want to see us play more Strand-type games. But on behalf of Tim and myself, let's kick back a cold one, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.